All right, finally going to be building Crimson Dynamo. So go ahead and I'm just going to get working on this guy. If I struggle with him, definitely be pausing the camera. I usually start with the legs, and that's the parts that I always have the hardest time with. But so far, so good. There we go. Very good. Again, I always point the pegs out on the arms. That was nice and easy. Wow, it's going all together pretty quick. And then flip that around. Hoping that I put in the right shoulder pads. This looks better. Ah, getting all craziness. Hold on. I knew it. I was putting it on wrong. Put the wrong shoulder pad on the wrong side. There we go. That's a big peg on that head. Oh, cool. It's got one of those joints where the bottom of the neck can all rock around. I love those. All right. Boom. Crimson Dynamo. Leaning forward, looking funny. All right, we'll go and check out the details up close. I think this is a really cool build figure. He's big, he's solid. I do like the paint applications. I like all the cracking on the front of the shoulders here. I think this looks really cool. But it's got a nice, dark, light kind of gunmetal gray mask there on the front with this little mouth vents, along with the same flat kind of light red for the eyes on the chest here for the star. But I like seeing all the coiling in the neck. He does have nice gunmetal on the shoulder pads here and this back. I just love all this cracking in the rivets. I think that looks really cool. And on his back here, you got like a booster here or engine. I think it looks really good with all the vents and the red in there. But I just like all that sculpting. It's cool when I pop this piece on just because of the way it kind of sits in there. I don't know, it gives it some more depth with that, kind of the way it goes down in there. But very cool. I really like those shoulder pads. I like all that cracking. It's very subtle. You can't really see it until the light hits it, because definitely with less light, you're not going to see that cracking. I think it looks really good. But the very similar to Colossus, but you see more of the rivets on the side. It looks really cool. I like all the silver with all the lining. It looks really good. I love the translucent, kind of like aqua on the wrists here. I think this looks so cool. I was trying to like push on because I think it's like almost like gel. It looks really cool though. I like how that turned out. Both wrists here. I think it looks really nice. Otherwise, it just kind of continues with that like maroon red all along the front here. You can see more of the rivets, and it goes same thing on the hands here. You get the more open hand, which I think looks really good. You get a punching fist. Looks like that would hurt. Very cool. And then kind of very similar to the Ironmonger and Mandroid legs, you get the same thigh there with the whole, bearing in there. Looks kind of cool. But then it just continues with that same burgundy and the silver. Overall, you can see some reused parts and some new parts. I think it looks really cool though. I just love how big and chunky he is, and these shoulder pads make him look like a huge like linebacker to me. But I like how you can, arch him up, or you can push him kind of down. I definitely like him kind of down because it shows his head more. But I just think that looks really cool. All right, so enough me kind of gawking over it. I'll go ahead and go over the articulation. So he's got that, like I showed when I was putting it together, he's got that joint in the neck, so it makes everything kind of rock around. Also, definitely it's on a ball peg, so you can kind of get his head to move up. So you've got a wide range of motion, which is really cool. It's got ball joints in the shoulders to move out, forward, and back. Definitely will press on this and it will pop these out. These do not really clip in super tight, but they do hold. Moves out, and you get the upper thigh swivel, single jointed elbow, but bends pretty far. Wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. Mine's not the tightest. It's got that ball peg in the upper body, so gonna rock all the way around. You can arch back pretty far. Actually crunches down, not crunches, but slides down pretty good. Then you can swivel. And it kicks up. You should be able to spread pretty far. A decent amount. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. I like how it continues the rivets on the inside there. Ankles can rock side to side. They move down and up, not too much, just because of the whole, all this plastic here is kind of in the way. He does have the ankle rockers, with the silver. He's got some nice details on the bottom of his feet, along with some peg holes. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Crimson Dynamo is, and we'll get in some comparisons. And that should wrap it up. All right, Crimson Dynamo stands a little under 8 inches tall. Here he is next to a different version of Crimson Dynamo from the, I forgot which Iron Man wave it was. These were at Toys R Us. I don't believe it was Toys R Us exclusive, but I could be wrong. Excuse me. And then here he is also next to the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure, where you can see similarities in the thighs here. So like what I was talking about. But I just want to give you a good height comparison on these two. And, sorry, trying to grab them. There we go. And Iron Man. Have to bring in Iron Man. But so you can just kind of see the differences in the height. Overall, I think I love this Build-A-Figure. I think he's really cool. And I know it's a different version of Crimson Dynamo, just from friend Shannon telling me more about him. But I just think it's a cool Build-A-Figure. It's definitely nice to get, you know, kind of a chunky figure again to get to put on the shelf. I just love these. I love the translucent on the wrist here. I think that looks so cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please let me know if you want to see him compared next to other figures. I don't mind doing another separate comparison video that's like really quick with a list of figures you guys want to see. Otherwise, I will be doing a wave overview. And I actually, if you're staying tuned, I will be getting Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joes tomorrow, Thursday. Otherwise, it probably will be Thursday when this video goes up. So anyway, enough of my rambling. Talk to you guys later. Hope you have a great night, and take care.